Hi, Kevin.
Hey, I wanted to show you what we've been working on the last week or two out there in the studio. I think it's been 2 weeks since we did the last video. My wife Linda and business manager, of course, have been pushing me to do a flower garden series. We had done it previously in the last year and a half in our bracelets, and most recently we put it in our bangle bracelet, which is this right here. And the flowers are pretty small, and I know that the quality of this camera cannot show you all the detail. They look much better in person. But these, I decided to show you some of the canes. I pulled all these canes over the last year and a half. These canes have anywhere from 4.5 to 6 hours each in them, so the detail of the flowers it's pretty precise. Well, in playing with the marbles, I started out playing with some old styles and a multi-vortex. This has 6 or 7 different vortexes within one right here. And then over to this one, this was the first flower vortex series when I was trying to get the millefiores into the piece without showing any work. And this is what we were really after, and we finally achieved it. And I've only made 2, and this is one of them right here. And they are a very long, drawn-out piece. This is not a very big marble. You can tell by the size of my hand this is probably about 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches across, but I worked on it, not counting all the color work, but just assembling the marble was 5 straight hours.
Actually, Kevin, it's about 2 inches, Kevin, because I measured it, yeah.
Okay. It's the camera lady back there telling you it's 2 inches. And the last time I showed you a video, I showed you the waxes I was working on, so I decided to show you some of the silver. These are the pieces already assembled and the hinges all soldered up. And I got the catches on these and the magnets put in them. And I've already put a couple of bracelets together, and that's what the bangle is when it's finished right here. And we're working on a new bangle right now that is smaller than this, actually. And I've got the master wax completely finished except for the outside design, so that'll be another week away. And then the last time I guess we spoke too, I did a chevron cane, and I showed you this piece here. And then we went to this stage, and then we even went a couple of other layers of color further. And then what I did, and I can't show you the middle stage or second to last stage because it's in the kiln heating for the next pull I do. I made this color right here. It's a periwinkle blue, and I make my own. It's the only way I can get it to really settle down. Most of the periwinkles I have tried bubble and fester, so I end up making my own. This was the final cane, and I'll wet it a little bit so you can see it. With the hole through the middle. The hole is about 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeters. It varies a little bit through the pole. And this was the whole pole. This end piece, this cane, and then this end piece. And then I went out and quickly just carved back one of the ends to show you how the chevrons are going to be cut back. And I need to stay after this because hopefully I have at least 15 or 20 of these to show at the Bead and Button Show, which is coming up, if you all don't know, the first part of June. So, and these are slices of the cane right here, the flower canes, before they go into the marble, and that's what I've been working on.
Yeah, Kevin, the Bead and Button Show is in Milwaukee. It's June 4th through the 7th, and so you can see Kevin in Milwaukee.
Yeah. Okay, bye.